again. It's a rich thing.
Hello guys, today in this video, we're going to help you to find out the best instant cameras in market. I made this list based on my personal opinion, and I tried to list them based on their quality, durability, customer review and more. If you want to see their price and find out more information about them, you can check our links in the description below.
It's not a game, it's a rich thing.
Number 10. Instax Square SQ1. While it didn't make the cut, the Instax Square SQ1 is worth a brief mention. Like the Mini 12, the Instax Square SQ1 produces good quality shots, is easy to set up and use, and comes with a built-in selfie mirror. The reason we didn't include it above, however, is that it costs nearly twice as much as a Mini 12 at $119.95, though we do sometimes see it on sale for $100. That said, it might be worth a look if you prefer large 2, multiplied by 2-inch square prints and relatively true-to-life photos over vintage-looking stills. After all, the SQ1 is still cheaper than the Polaroid Now Plus and produces higher quality images than the Kodak MiniShot 3 Square Retro, which also prints similarly sized square shots. Fujifilm also sells the newer Instax Square SQ40. It's similar to the Instax Square SQ1, but with a vintage look that's more visually striking. Number 9. Kodak MiniShot 3 Retro. Kodak's hybrid MiniShot 3 Retro instant camera comes with a fun companion app you can use to add frames, stickers, filters, conceal blemishes, and more. As long as you don't mind the so-so image quality, this is a good digital instant camera for parties. Whereas the Instax Mini Evo's companion app is more functional, Kodak's hybrid MiniShot 3 Retro is all about fun. The camera's accompanying mobile app allows you to apply frames, stickers, filters, and a plethora of customization options to photos, making the camera great for scrapbooking. There's even a beauty feature within the app to conceal blemishes, as well as a set of Snapchat-like filters you can use to add, say, dog ears, making this a fun instant camera to use as a mini photo booth of sorts at parties. Number 8. Fujifilm Instax Link Wide. The downside to most instant cameras is their size. If you want large photos, you'll need a large camera, which can be a pain to lug around. An instant photo printer takes up a lot less room and lets you print directly from your smartphone. That almost certainly means better image quality than what you'll get from the cameras on this list. The Instax Link Wide is entirely controlled by a smartphone companion app, letting you edit, crop, and customize your pictures before printing, and has a built-in battery that's good enough for up to 100 prints between charges. It could be quicker to top up, needing several hours on mains power before it's fully charged, but that's really our only criticism. Number 7. Fujifilm Instax Square SQ40. In many ways, we think the Fujifilm Instax SQ40 is everything that an instant camera should be. For starters, its old-school design is both stylish and easy to use. The body is relatively chunky, but it features a small contour on the rear that we found makes it easier to hold than a Mini 12. We didn't find too much opportunity for creativity during our review, but the payoff is point-and-shoot simplicity. The Instax SQ40 handles brightness automatically, generally adjusting well in all but bright sunlight, where it can overexpose a bit. There are just 2 modes to choose between: standard and selfie. The latter adjusts the focus distance to 0.3–0.5 meter for close-up shots. Number 6. Canon Ivy Clate Plus/Zoom Mini S. Canon's first instant effort blends analog printing with digital smarts. The zero-ink paper it uses doesn't need exposing to light like regular instant film, so the camera can be much smaller. This is a truly pocket-sized option, beating even Fuji's Instax Manila Play for portability. A built-in LED ring flash helps you take pleasing portraits. The mirrored lens barrel is made for selfies, and automatic focusing means this a great party camera. That said, we found in testing that it can be sluggish to start up, and printing a picture takes around 10 seconds, much slower than our current favorite, the Fuji Instax Mini 12. Its credit card-sized prints are detailed though, with colors resembling a traditional 35mm photo. Number 5. Polaroid i2. Proving that instant cameras are more than toys. The Polaroid i2 is a premium shooting tool with advanced features. It's the first instant camera to offer full manual exposure controls. Together with seamless Bluetooth app connectivity, LiDAR autofocus, and an LCD display, it unlocks new potential for serious instant photographers. Our review found the i2 bigger and heavier than its cheaper rivals. It was too cumbersome to use with one hand in testing, but felt durable overall and retained that all-important retro charm. Even with just a single AF point, the LiDAR system proved surprisingly effective at locking onto subjects near and far, provided they were in the center of the frame. The Polaroid i2 is capable of producing subtle, vintage-style prints, but results were less consistent than from Instax cameras we've tested, and many stills shot on auto were overexposed. Number 4. Polaroid Go. With the Go, Polaroid is edged ahead of Fuji on instant innovation, something that hasn't really happened since the late 1980s. It's officially the world's smallest analog instant camera, fitting in the palm of your hand. No zero-ink paper here. The Polaroid Go uses a real chemical development process, in square format like type film, only significantly smaller. It's essentially a shrunken version of the Polaroid Now, with most of the same features. That includes self-timer and double exposure modes, which should please more advanced photographers, as well as instant beginners. Autofocus hasn't made the cut, however. From our review, that means there's a higher chance of ending up with blurry results if you don't keep a good distance from your subject. Number 3. Fujifilm Instax Mini Evo. If you're looking for a camera that has the charm of instant photography with the convenience of digital shooting, the Instax Mini Evo is a fine choice. Its digital image quality won't beat your smartphone, but that's not the point. The main benefit here is being able to decide which shots you print out, to avoid wasting precious film. Based on our time with it, we think the Mini Evo is also one of the most attractive instant cameras on the market, and more compact than Fuji's other models. Another great party trick is the Mini Evo's ability to double as a printer for your smartphone snaps. There's also an option to apply numerous built-in effects and filters before you hit the print button. Number 2. Polaroid Now Plus. Combining the boxy form factor, dual-lens autofocus, and detailed image quality of the Polaroid Now with the Bluetooth connectivity of the One Step Plus, we think the revamped Now Plus is Polaroid's most complete instant camera to date. Connecting to the updated smartphone app unlocks a realm of creative shooting modes. In addition to self-timer, double exposure, light painting, and manual modes, there's now an aperture propriety option for experimenting with depth of field, as well as a tripod setting for use with the screw mount underneath. While the Now Plus remains as easy to use as any point and shoot, we found in our review that it's also a great option for getting creative. Number 1. Fujifilm Instax Mini 12. We think the ideal instant camera should be easy to use, comfortable to hold, and capable of producing attractive prints at a reasonable price. Picking up where the Instax Mini 11 left off, Fujifilm's latest effort gets even closer to perfection. While our tests found that its bubble-like design can be a little slippery in the hand, it's otherwise easy for anyone to use. The Fujifilm Instax Mini 12 turns on with a twist of the lens, which is more intuitive than previous editions. You still get the useful option of pulling the lens out to engage close-up mode, while the addition of parallax correction improves viewfinder accuracy, so what you see when framing is closer to what's actually printed.